Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, next up, we got Austen Lane versus Mario Pinto in what could either be a competitive scrap or a heavy dose of reality for Lane. Now, Austen Lane might be the only UFC fighter whose Wikipedia page has both professional MMA fighter and former NFL defensive end in the bio. Meanwhile, Mario Pinto is out here undefeated at 9-0, ready to add another name to his resume. Let's break it down. Austen Lane. So Austen Lane comes in as a plus 300 underdog with a record of 13-5. And if you don't know his story, this man used to be an NFL defensive end before deciding that punching people for money was a more sustainable career choice. Now the good news, he's an insane athlete for heavyweight standards. Fast, explosive, and moves way better than someone his size should. The bad news? This isn't football, and just because you can tackle doesn't mean you can fight. We saw that in his UFC debut where he fought Justin Tafa, and that fight ended early in the first. Not in a good way. It was like watching a guy try to fix a broken sink and somehow flood the whole house. Then, in the rematch, he lasted longer but he still got knocked out. Not great. His biggest strength is his physical gifts. If he connects, he can put your lights out. But technically, he's still playing catch-up. His striking is raw, his grappling is questionable, and at 37 years old, the learning curve isn't exactly on his side. Mario Pinto. Now, let's talk about Mario Pinto. This man comes in as the minus 400 favorite, rocking a clean 9-0 record. And when you watch him fight, you get the sense that he actually knows what he's doing. Pinto is fast, explosive, and well-rounded. He's got crisp boxing, solid footwork, and most importantly, he doesn't fight like he just switched sports 3 years ago. He mixes in kicks, moves well, and if he sees an opening, he'll capitalize. What stands out about Pinto is his fight IQ. He's patient, doesn't rush bad positions, and doesn't take unnecessary risks. If you give him an opening, he'll exploit it. And against someone like Lane, who still has a lot of defensive holes, that's a recipe for disaster. So who wins? Look, Lane is always dangerous because he's big, fast, and hits hard. If he somehow finds Pinto's chin, this fight could get interesting. But the problem is Pinto is much cleaner everywhere. The striking, the footwork, the experience, the composure, it's all on his side. Unless Lane suddenly turns into Francis Ngannou overnight, this feels like a showcase fight for Pinto. Official pick, I'm rolling with Mario Pinto. Lane has the puncher's chance, but that's about it. I think Pinto pieces him up, avoids the big shots, and either gets a late finish or a one-sided decision. So expect Lane to come out swinging, expect Pinto to read everything like he's in the Matrix, and expect Lane to be questioning his career choices by the end of this. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.